Namaste, Mitron. Welcome back to Movie Community College. Marinam Tishhe, the Warrior Queen, with Jeremy, the Professor.
Namaste, Mirnam, Professor Hay, Apsi, Milker, Hushiwi. What's up, everybody? Well, we are here to talk about the president's trip to India.
Namaste, Trump.
Namaste, Trump.
The answer to Howdy Modi.
And it was, where was it at?
It was in Gujarat.
Yes, and that is the hometown of Modi.
Ahmedabad, specifically.
Yes,
the
and
city.
We've heard
Gujarat's
reports of 125,000 people.
Right.
That's a lot.
Motera Stadium was packed.
It
was
very well
packed.
may be the largest political rally in the history of the world.
Ever for anybody.
Ever.
It certainly was the largest Trump rally ever. And Motera Stadium is the largest cricket stadium. So let's back up a little bit. So as you know, you, Jeremy, our friends don't know this. I'm going to have a very busy week this week.
Yes, you
and, so today is the 24th here. On the 25th, I have to go up north to be with my mom because she's having surgery. Mm-hmm. So I have been trying to go to bed early, even though I have sleep issues.
Yes.
And last night I was all prepared to go to bed at 11 o'clock. And Fox News came in with a breaking news alert that Trump had landed and he was in Ahmedabad. And I'm like, I can't go to bed now. I have to watch. I have to see him deplane because Modi's there and they've got this traditional ceremony there. I have to watch it. So Modi pulls up in his Range Rover and Air Force One is sitting there on the tarmac. And the Beast, which is the presidential limo, is there next to Modi's Range Rover.
Nice. And
they've got all of these people there in traditional Gujarati garb. And it's so colorful. And it just sounds, you and I know what it sounds like because we know India, right?
Yes.
So the Fox News anchor who was reporting on this, her name is Aisha Hasni. And to look at her, she looks like she's from Iran. She's not. She was actually born in Pakistan, but she was raised and has lived in America almost her entire life. And she did a phenomenal job.
She did.
Because she knows India. And she was so enthusiastic and she was so complimentary.
She was explaining the dishes. She was explaining the culture.
Yes, the colors and what Gujarat is known for. And of course, she knows that that's where Modi is from. So she was a wonderful guide. I was so happy that this happened when she was on duty. So Trump and Melania deplane, and Melania looks spectacular as she always does. And so Trump and Modi shake hands and they hug, and then Ivanka and Jared are there.
It's a bromance.
It is a bromance. Ivanka and Jared are there, and Ken Juster, the U.S. ambassador to India, is there. And so it's just phenomenal. And so I'm like, okay, well, they're probably just going to show this, and then they're going to break for commercial.
They ran the whole thing. They ran the whole thing.
They keep going. And
I get up at midnight. I start live streaming.
It was almost 1 o'clock when you got up, and I had been watching almost the whole time.
Listening to it live.
Yes, it was phenomenal.
Modi did a phenomenal job introducing him.
Yeah.
I liked how Modi talked to Mrs. Trump and said, I know you avoid the spotlight, you avoid the attention, and I'm very grateful that you're here.
Yeah.
Welcome. We're glad to have you.
He's so gracious. He's so gracious.
Yes.
So before we get to the rally,
you got to move quickly, or we don't want a 2-hour video.
Trump and Modi and Melania, of course, are going to Gandhi's ashram.
Yes.
By the Sabarmati River.
Everybody knows that.
Yes. And
except my coworkers.
Okay. And so I'm watching this, and I was struck by how well the movie Gandhi actually portrayed that ashram. They did a great job. It was so neat to see Trump and Melania have to take their shoes off because they're going in this sacred ground, basically.
Right.
And then there was a woman who was showing Trump how to work the loom, basically, which was so funny watching him sit there because he's the leader of the free world. And there he is, just like sitting there at this humble spinning wheel. It was so cool. So
can we move to the rally now?
Yes. So at some point, I know they're going to get to the rally.
Yes.
But I can't watch it because I have to go to bed.
So you go to bed. I watch
but I
the
tell
rally.
you about
Yes,
it, and
yes.
you're like,
and
I'm going to watch
stream,
it.
And So you've gone back and watched Trump's
Yes,
portion of
I
it.
had to go get my oil changed today, and I thought while I'm sitting here getting my oil
Yes.
changed, I'll watch Trump's
Yes.
speech, and so I
And
did.
Phenomenal. What were some of the? Give me 3 things that stood
Okay.
out.
Well, I'll do more than that. First
Well,
off,
for brevity, we got to give me 3.
okay, first
because I got
off-
3 too. We can't be here for 2 hours.
let me speak. So he mispronounced quite a few things. He said chiwala instead of chaiwala.
Made my Hindi sound good.
He said Shojay instead of Sholay. He totally butchered Swami Vivekananda's name. But everybody...
When I'm doing the video and I hear him bring up Swami Vivekananda, I'm like, what is Trump doing? What is he doing, dude? What are you doing, bro?
He mispronounced Ahmedabad. So he's not really good at speaking very well.
I am proud to be an American.
Yes.
But I'm also very proud by my Indian friends how they welcomed my president.
I was so enamored by that. You saw how excited I was.
Guests are God, and they treated him that way, and it was a great reflection on the Indian people.
When you woke up and I told you about it, you could see how excited I was because I'm watching the festivities unfold, and you can see, throngs of people lining the streets. It was endless. It was like 15 miles of people just lining the streets. And then he gets into the stadium and it's cram packed. They were so kind, so welcoming. This was not a phony thing. It was
Give
so
me the
touching.
3 highlights that Trump said.
Okay, first off, I was so thankful that he was talking about our partnership with India and why it matters. And he made very clear that he wants India to be our biggest partner when it comes to trade. I loved that.
Because it replaces China.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely replaces China.
Absolutely.
You don't think China's like, whoa, what's going on?
Okay, so not just trade.
Oh, what's going on?
Not just trade in general, but then he also wants us to be their biggest defense partner. And of course, there was a huge amount of applause over the $3 billion in American military gear and, helicopters in particular. But then the other thing was when he talked about the neighbors to the west.
Yes, about how they got to...
I was
they need to be good neighbors.
It was deafening. I can't even imagine what it would have been like to actually sit in there and listen to that applause. The Indians went wild.
What was the third thing?
Well, that was my third thing.
Here are my 3 things that I took away from that I was really impressed with. I was really impressed with him giving the tough talk about the neighbors to the west.
Yeah.
Knowing that everybody is watching this.
Yep.
The neighbors to the west are watching this.
Yeah.
And he is siding with India.
Yeah.
I thought that was great. I thought his reference to Bollywood, where he tries to start talking about Sachin. And,
he butchered the cricket names too.
And in Sholay, President Trump, I'll be happy to show you Amitabh Bachchan.
Yeah.
And so that was number 2 was the culture.
Yeah.
And then number 3, I think he said, if I remember right, that we are India's largest trade partner, and he wants India to be our largest trade partner, or we are their largest exporter.
We are the country that India exports to the most.
Yes, okay, that's
that
what it was.
great.
I said, whoa, hey.
Yes, keep it coming. Yes, supplant China, please.
Here is the thing that is true that our Indian friends need to know. When you go and buy something, you first look for made in the USA.
I do.
And then made in India.
Yes.
You
made
will
in America,
not buy made in China.
Made in America, made in India, made in Israel. I look for those 3 things. I saw the funniest meme online today. It was Trump, Bibi Netanyahu, and Modi like photoshopped onto these big buff bodies, and they were rescuing somebody who clearly was getting ready to drown, and it was Imran Khan. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. Yeah. I cracked up. So, India, thank you for the way that you treated our president and our first lady and the whole entire United States delegation that was there. I hope that you could see, I trust that you can see the love that Trump has for India.
Yes, yes.
And
It's
we
real.
were so pleased to
It's
see
real.
that the love was returned right back
Yes,
to him.
thank you very much.
So.
Thank you very much. We'll catch you guys
Okay.
later.
Bye, friends.